Welcome back to Maximum Play. Hold on, microphone weird. Last time we got a whole shit ton of stars right here, as you can see, but we have yet to go to 2 other locations that we need to be at. So for now, I think I figured out how to get to 1, the hotel. Welcome back to Maximum Play. I don't know if I said that yet. But today, we're gonna try to go into that hotel that's being blocked by that pineapple, because that's literally the only place to go to. So, let's see. Need this thing. So, I pretty much got what I need. I haven't yet used a blue coin yet in this entire game, because I've been just collecting them. Loud ass cars. I don't know why there has to be loud ass cars behind my apartment. I don't get it. Ah, man, I'm tired. I had a long work day today. Nobody came in. It's that kind of work day where you're constantly trying to find something to do, and it's always a pain in the ass. Because it's like, we gotta find something to do so we can be busy, or look busy, you know? But it was hard because nobody shows up, and it was snowing, so barely anybody came in today, so. But I digress. I had just a long weekend in general of doing stuff and working on new videos, and I want to talk about that actually for a sec. Maxim... That's how you do it. I couldn't figure it out for the longest time, but we're going into the hotel finally. I forgot that Yoshi could eat things, which is stupid of me because I played every Mario game known to mankind at this point. The whole hotel thing here is a reference to a movie, I know that. The manta ray is a reference to something that comes up, I think, but a hotel's supposed to rise out of here. Blah blah blah. What am I supposed to do? It's back! See? You gotta kill that manta thing. It's kind of tough, but not really. It's fine. But anyway, what I was saying, I just have to spray it, and it'll split off into multiple sections. And the goo and it will hurt you, so you gotta be careful. See, it'll divide, and it gets harder because it's hard to find these guys once you divide them enough, and they get faster too. Anyway, Maximum Tips is coming along nicely. I got a bunch of videos in the pipeline, and I've been having a fun time making them because I'm figuring out new video editing techniques and shit using a bunch of automation tools and stuff that I discovered using expressions. Like, I knew about expressions in After Effects before, but I'm discovering new ways in order to make the workload a lot less, like, arduous. Oh my god! Mario, don't die. Oh my god, Mario! God damn it, you're so dumb! I had to do this shit all over again. Fuck off. But anyway, I've been finding new ways to automate my workflow essentially so I could get videos out faster. Because I like making Maximum Tip videos. The problem is, I wish I had a better camera. My camera's fine, but I wish it was better at like, the problem is, I don't know if upgrading to a camera would actually help by this point, but even in the brightest room, somehow the camera is dark. Let me get rid of some of this shit so I don't have to deal with it later. But it's really hard to film because of how hard to film and like get a good picture quality because of how dark my apartment can get. I wish I had a house. It's hard because of how like the picture quality is I have to constantly take the footage and color correct it, render it out, so when I edit it, it would be a lot less egregious on my processor when editing things, so I don't have to constantly go into my footage and take out effects in order to actually scrub through the footage. That sort of deal, which is a big pain in the ass. Especially when you're doing a long video project like that and you're using After Effects as for some of your better effects in the video, like your motion graphics and stuff. It's easier to do in After Effects for me because of all the expressions and like movements and stuff for each of the text options, but whatever. But what was the other thing? Yeah, the camera. I wasn't sure if it would help, but even in like a full-blown room with like light overhanging it, like in my kitchen and my living room, it still is incredibly dark, and I have no idea why. But I would usually have to churn up that brightness in my camera, try to get as much light in there as possible, and God forbid increasing the ISO range so I would have noticeable noise in my camera. And God forbid too, I would have to use my cell phone to record footage, because as we all know from cell phone cameras, every time you import them to like a video editing program, the frame rate is always different no matter what. And I would rather have the footage as a constant frame rate. Look at this! Speaking of frame rates, that's crazy. They're all bouncy. But you gotta watch out for the blue shit that they're spewing out of their asses. See, this is where it gets kind of hard because they multiply into little guys, and you gotta like spray them, and you need to really concentrate. Probably the hardest part though is when you kill all the mantas, it's hard to find that last one. And then they're so small, so it's hard to find where they are. Mario, stop it. Especially when they can create little trails like this too, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. They're in the water too. I also like in this game you can see the other levels from a distance too, making it a bigger world. But what is it? I keep thinking my phone is ringing, but it's people outside working on the yard in the dead winter. Or close to winter as you possibly can get. Anyways, yeah, I figured out a bunch of automation tools so I can make videos faster. And hopefully I have a couple tutorials that people might like, and I hope they help out. I have another thing too. I don't know if I said this before in any of my other videos. When I make a video discussing like ROM emulation or anything that involves like streaming media or anything like that, I wonder if people click on there just to assume that I'm gonna give them a whole bunch of fucking like websites or like a bunch of links to download free shit illegally. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to get caught. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want to risk people getting arrested for having illegal shit, which in this day and age people have to be more careful because of how the government is spying on everybody now. It's insane how much like surveillance everyone is under now. Even talking about it like I am will probably yield unforeseen consequences from me. Apparently someone is riding a motorcycle in 30-degree weather. What? I gotta get some coins. I don't want to die again. This move is so good though, the spin move. I love using it. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm not giving you fucking free, like, links or free download shit. If you want to download stuff on your own, like, I can tell you what the file formats are and what you need in order to succeed in your ROM. I'm just not going to give you locations and where to do it because, first of all, there's Google, and you can just search that way. Forums exist if you are so inclined to understand the whole process of piracy. Or whatever the hell you're going to do with your software. This is just these are just simple walkthroughs for the average person who likes, wants to tinker with things, you know? That was the whole intention of Maximum Play. For the person who has no idea what the hell is technology and something so simple to follow that they too can do it. That was the whole point of the channel. And I hope you guys take something. So it isn't a fucking free fest. You can find plenty of YouTube videos that discuss where to get free shit, because when researching videos, I oftentimes go to YouTube and look up tests that people have done, or go through walkthroughs or try it myself to see what I succeed at, and I build an episode around how easy it is to do it. Now they are all after you, beware. Oh, good! Finally, oh wow, they can blend in with the sand pretty easily. Just do the spin move. It's so easy. Thank God they added this in. Oh my God, I didn't even know there were this many. They're gonna run out of water. Nah, not really. They're all gonna die. But there we go. They're all dead. Yay! The hotel is back. I like teaching people, though. I try to make it as simple as possible because I see a lot of those channels who try to explain shit do an incredibly poor job of it, or they talk really fast and people can't catch up. And I know what you're thinking. They can just pause the video and follow along. That is true, but guess what? They still have a hard time doing that. They want to watch it and take it as slow as they can. They're not going to precisely stop at a certain time code, just saying. And I have my own way of doing things. Next time at Maximum Play, more hotel shenanigans. Bye!